Hey there, Leos. Welcome. My name is Angel with Ninth House Collective, and this is your February reading and energy update. How I'd like to spend our time together is I like to ask for messages around growth mindset, where we can gain some self-awareness, perhaps around things that are causing some stagnation or blocks within our lives and kind of keeping us from reaching our fullest potential. So I like to bring messages to help us kind of work through those energies month to month, what might be coming up. I'll bring forth messages about our chakra centers, which is our energy centers, right? And so sometimes I'll feel things within my body or get messages around the centers to help bring you more pieces of the puzzle to see how you can transform some energy that might need a new perspective, a new story, a new habit, a new belief, etc., to really push through stagnation. All right, I'm going to be drawing 3 tarot cards, focusing on what we need to release, what we need to welcome in, and what actions can we take to affect positive change within our lives, okay? And then the Moonology message will be the final one for the reading, and that's going to be a message from your highest version of yourself. All right, guys, let's see what shows up for my beautiful Leos. Allow me to be a clear channel, connecting only with the energies of unconditional love, the highest of healing, and the highest of wisdom. All right, let's see what comes out for my Leos for February. All right, 8 of Swords, Ace of Wands, and Ace of Cups. Okay, pretty clear, straightforward message here right now. So, okay, the first thing I want to speak on is the card that came up in the what to release position, right? We are looking at the 8 of Swords. So when I use my channel and the way that I like to read the cards and use my experience with Reiki and the energy centers is to see how we can break through blocks, right? So what you are releasing is the energy of this card. Now, swords refer to how we speak, our throat chakra, and the vision that we have, right? And that is our third eye center. So those are the first 2 centers that are going to be really imperative for you guys to nurture through February. All right, so this card in particular and what you are being called to release, my Leo friends, is this is like a self-imposed prison around beliefs, habits, things that they're self-imposed, right? You have all you need. You have all these swords. You've got to cut yourself free, take off the blindfold, right? The throat center, our third, the throat center, and that chakra. It really is about speaking your truth, speaking authentically, right? So you're in a self-imposed prison, and that's the energy that needs to be released. Like you need to transform. There's something, our throat chakra is typically blocked by the lies that we tell ourselves. So sometimes a lie is something that we know we need to change, or a habit we need to correct, or something that we know doesn't line up with how we see ourselves in our highest version, right? But sometimes it's stuff that we're not even aware of yet, right? But this card is speaking to letting go of feeling like you're in this self-imposed prison, right? It speaks to not speaking your truth. It speaks to like thought processes being like in a kind of, I don't want to say negative because that's bad, but it's focused on the wrong energy, right? But this card also brings the message for my Leo friends that even though you're leaving behind the energy, and that's what needs to be released, 9 speak to you are very close to learning and breaking free from a cycle, right? So what you are releasing is untrue stories that you hold, unhealthy habits or beliefs or things that are creating you to have this unhealthy mindset, right? You're releasing that energy. So the best way to nurture our throat center is through journaling, getting clear on if you're having some thoughts that are causing blocks and you kind of can't get past, write them down. What's going on? Ask yourself some questions, get kind of more detailed and say, okay, I'm going to release this energy. I understand that, this is something that I need to do. Like really getting clear with yourself, because sometimes we're not 100% sure of how to speak our truth when we don't have a clear vision, right? Or a clear path forward. So that is the energy of what wants to release, right? Of being in this self-imposed negative mindset, of fear, of worry, of not honoring your truth, and not having a clear vision. So you're ready to let go of that, because the energy that wants to welcome in is beautiful. This is the Ace of Wands, right? So aces, first off, this speaks to a divine energy that is potent and ripe, and it's just ready to come in for you, right? But this energy is also a very new, it's a beginning energy, right? And so there's still work to be done, but if you start planting the seeds right now, the energy is super potent for you to move forward with wand energy, right? Your passions, your purpose, the things that set your soul on fire. That's what you're being asked to lean into. Stop thinking about all the, oh my God, this is so bad, this is horrible, I can't. Let go of that energy and that thought pattern. It's not accurate, it's not true. Yes, there's things that are always going to be obstacles, but I want you to lean into your passions, okay? It's okay to know about, what are the things that you want to improve, or the things that, may seem like horrible things going on in the world, or things. All of that is always going to be prevalent. And so it's about finding your balance and your healthy mindset, right? This is a new energy that is potent right now for you to start focusing on your passions, your wand energy, your goals, your deepest desires. That's the energy that wants to come in, right? And the action to take, it's really simple. You have another beautiful ace, right? This ace wants to come in, but what this ace is telling you, Leo, see how this cup is, typically the cup shows like, oh, your emotions, they come in, they're balanced, life is good. In this position, your cup is running dry, Leo. Like, it is upside down. Your water is not being replenished, right? What do our cups represent? How we love ourselves, how we love others, our emotional stability. There is an imbalance there, and this cup is bleeding out, and you need to refill, recharge. And again, so the action is to let go of this energy, right? By leaning into our passions. You have two aces telling me the energy of something new being created by you is so potent and rife right now. So I really want you guys to really focus on getting clear, being raw and honest with yourself, and figuring out what may be some of the lies that we're telling ourselves, some things that maybe need transformation, something that maybe we need to take accountability and change within our lives, so that by focusing, and the energy that wants to come in is this beautiful new energy and divine spark of creative, passionate endeavors, relationships, etc., right? Action to take is you've got to stop pouring out your energy. You've got to stop over giving. You've got to start remembering, Leo, to fill your cup and your emotional stability, by leaning into the passions, right? And letting go of that mindset, right? You got to stop putting so much focus there. You're at the 9 here. That energy is ready to release, and you have 2 strong indications of potent, fresh energy coming in around your passions and around relationships, around emotional stability. But those are the things to focus on, right? That's what's out of balance right now. So those are the 2 centers that I would say to really work on. And I would love to throw in a third for you guys. For those of you who this resonates for, heart center, right? Heart center, right? It's about our love, our passion, how we love ourselves, how we love others, right? So think about leaning into heart center, maybe focusing on breath work and feeding that energy center, right? That's our bridge between our spiritual, our soul selves, and our material and our grounded, like the upper and the lower chakras, right? So the spiritual and the practical, so to speak. So, okay, those are the messages coming through. You have your centers to work on. So heart center, beautiful meditations out there, but really just taking some breath, focusing on that emerald green center. And as you breathe, send that center, which really, it thinks, it knows, it's so, when you lead from the heart center, it's just you're leaning from a place of love and peace and balance. So just some simple intentional breath work. Releasing this energy. Look at that energy. Release it. by filling it with love, right? By filling it with all these aces and this potent, and just opening yourself up to receive that energy. Okay, so those are the centers, you guys, top 3. And let's close out your reading today. My Leo friends. For some reason, I think I got that right, but we'll come back and look at it in a moment. Sometimes when I'm in the middle of a reading, I start to forget which zodiac I'm reading for at the moment. So Leos, my Leo friends, what is it that my beautiful Leo friends need to hear in regards to the energy of February and all this potent divine energy, the spark of new inspirations coming in? What is it that they need to hear at this time for their highest good and from the highest version of themselves? All right, to close you guys out, my Leo friends, Moonology brings you the message, the end of a tough cycle approaches, right? That is this energy, right? That was in the release position. This is bringing that home. The end of a tough cycle approaches. All right, my Leo friends, that's what I have for you. Remember, you're all divine creatures. Lean into your passions, your goals, and stop focusing on the past disappointments, the things that didn't work out, whatever it is that you think you can't do, won't do, or how you've been wrong, whatever that negative spin is, that's been a pattern. There's new energy to transform it, so jump on. Moonology reminds you the end of a tough cycle approaches. All right, my beautiful Leo friends, have a great month. Catch you soon.